Or writing is frustrating you. You just got done writing a solid session, maybe an hour or so, and you go back and take a peek at it, and there's so many mistakes. It sucks. It's just contrived, or it doesn't sound like you. It's not what you want it to be. Now, if this is you, don't fear. You're not alone. My friend, I have also suffered from the same problems, and I don't think you and I are alone in this. That's why I picked up this book by Neville Medhora called This Book Will Teach You, right? Yeah, this book will teach you how to write better. It's a very quick, thin book. Within an hour, I was over halfway through, and I already learned 3 things that I'm excited to share with you today. If you're interested in writing tips and growing a community of writers, please leave a like on this video, comment down below, and subscribe for more future videos. First of the 3 things I think is probably the most ambiguous, least concrete, and that is to speak in our authentic voice. Ensure that you're speaking or writing in a genuine way. That being said, I think this book really is intended for more of like a marketing, business, or sales writing. I'm on the venture to figure out how to communicate better as a whole and also write better, right? Which is a form of communication, which this book, I believe, expertly does, at least so far. So with tip number 1, just being your genuine self, you want to make sure that you're talking or writing in a way that is genuine to who you are and how you would speak with a friend, right? You're a little bit more relaxed. I think the idea is that we're not speaking so relaxed that we sound silly or foolish, or that we're speaking too uptight that it's awkward and stilted. That leads us to the second tip, or the second thing I want to share with you, which is actually an acronym. The acronym is A.I.D.A, which is A-I-D-A. And I'm going to walk you through each letter right now. The letter A stands for attention. We as writers might call it a hook or an attention grabber, something that brings the reader into our world or brings their focus, their attention, makes them go, oh, wow. The attention is really what we're after. That leads us to I, which is their interest. We start saying things that appeal towards their interests, which, by the way, spoilers for point number 3, he talks about 3 things to focus on that bring attention towards what you have to say. And that leads us to the third letter, D, which is desire. The idea from the book is that your product would be the desire. However, if I was going to translate that into writing directly, our desire, or the thing that we want the person to do, is just keep turning those pages. That leads us to the final one, which is action, which really calling them to the next page is an action of itself. But ultimately, if we want to publish our books, we also need action on the behalf of publishers or a literary agent if we're taking that route. But the idea too is that we want people to do something. For example, I would like you to hit like and subscribe on this channel. So to make sure that I'm catering to the thought and to the process, that I am providing value to the reader. And so that leads us to the final point number 3, which is the 3 ways to gain focus. People are interested in 3 things primarily, which we probably could guess, but it's nice that he lays it out. The first one of these being something that's new. Whatever it is that we're interested in, we are excited when there's something new in that interest. If you're a sneakerhead and the brand that you like is going to be announcing a new shoe, you're interested to see what that is. So providing something new towards somebody is a way to gain interest. The second thing that draws interest from people is something novel, something that's a little bit different. It sticks out, it's unique. It makes you go, or ah. Even if you have something as simple as a custom shirt, you have a unique cover for your book, or you have a cool furniture piece. The thing that makes it cool is that the fact that it's novel. So far, we have something that's new, something that's novel, and the last one is something that's helpful. If you're able to provide value, right, to somebody who's seeking an answer to their problem, you have their attention. We all have issues and problems that we hope to solve, and if you're struggling with one of those and somebody comes along with an answer or a remedy to that problem, what is it that you have to say? What problems can you solve? And for us as writers to translate this into something writing, we create our own problems. We get people invested in our characters, into the problems, and then we come up with ways that are exciting for the reader to come across. If this video was helpful to you at all, or you learned something new, please consider hitting subscribe to follow along. I plan on doing many different videos that have to do with improving our writing, and I want to share to you what it is that I've been learning recently. Anything that I learned that's improved my writing or improved my habits, I want to share those with you so that you can hopefully learn from them too. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.